I had to turn it on.
Yeah.
I'm not good with the technical things.
Hi. Hello. There's 6 people here. I can just yell at you. I think I need this, but cool.
Can we get going?
Yeah.
First question.
Okay, first, Dom, I love your eyes.
Your eyes.
My eyes.
Yes.
Cat has nice eyes also. Not as nice, but nice. Yeah.
And my question is, what do you learn from Shadowhunters?
I learned Dom has beautiful eyes. No, I already knew that. No, I learned quite a bit. I learned how to throw a punch. I learned how to fight. I think the thing that I took from Clary the most is to learn that it doesn't matter how many times you make a mistake. It doesn't matter how many times you fail at something. It only matters how many times you get back up and try again. Because we know Clary was always making mistakes, but she still tried to make it right in the end.
I learned to never listen to a 100-pound beautiful ginger woman from the show. No, Jace went through some shit, dude. Like, Jace went through some real tough times, and I think I learned patience, that things right themselves in the end if you stay the course and you're passionate and your moral compass is facing north for the most part. You learn that the trials and tribulations and the hardships are all not necessarily worth it, but they do resolve themselves in the end. That's what I learned.
Okay.
Oh shoot.
I'd like to. Yeah. No, it's alright. Don't worry.
Is that mine?
Yeah, it's yours.
Yeah, my water arrived.
My water too, but later. Ok. Donc la question c'était qu'est-ce que les deux ont appris de leur personnage, de leur temps sur le tournage. Et en fait, Kat, elle dit, elle a appris beaucoup de, notamment de techniques de bagarre, de tout ce qui est vraiment, tout ce qui tourne autour du métier d'acting. Puis elle a commencé très jeune, donc elle a appris vraiment toute l'essence du début de sa carrière. Et puis elle dit quand même que ce qu'elle garde, le plus important, ce qu'elle garde de ce personnage, c'est que c'est ok de faire des erreurs, c'est ok de tomber, puis de se relever.
Break my mind. Come on.
Is it working? Is it working? C'est ok, et puis le plus important c'est de ne rien lâcher et puis de se relever. Et Dom il dit mais en fait, déjà dans un premier temps il dit j'ai appris à ne jamais écouter une petite rouquine qui pèse que 50 kilos tout mouillé. Et puis bien sûr il dit ça en rigolant, parce que il a appris beaucoup à être patient. Quand on est passionné c'est hyper important. Et surtout que son perso, il a traversé beaucoup de merde quoi. C'est ses mots, pas les miens. Ok.
Thank you so much.
Can we get a round of applause as well for the translator?
Thank you.
And we always put you through it. I'm so sorry.
It's alright.
Hi.
Hi. So I wanted to know, in the Shadowhunters show, what was the hardest scene to shoot for both of you?
We always say this, but I'm going to say it again. I think the hardest, and also our favorite collectively scene that we shot together at least, was the Lakeland at the end of season 2. No, maybe that wasn't the hardest for you. Oh, that's you just died. Well, it was incredibly hard for me. Had to cut the fight in half, but also shuffle all of the beats around to make it work in that shorter time. And we learned it about 10 minutes before we shot it. If that. And then our coverage, like the close-ups of our faces, we did in 8 minutes by having 2 cameras running at once and us just running the fight over and over and over and over and over again for 8 minutes straight. And I couldn't have done it if I didn't have somebody like Dom.
Yeah, I'm the best. Do you want to translate that first?
Yeah,
translate that first.
Ok, donc en fait c'était quoi la scène la plus difficile à tourner pour chacun d'entre eux? Et puis Kat elle parle d'abord d'une scène à la fin de la saison 2. Et parce qu'on dit souvent, c'est vrai qu'on leur pose souvent la question. Et elle dit bon à chaque fois on dit ça. Et lui dit bah non moi c'était pas celle-ci, c'était pas fin de la saison 2. C'était plutôt la scène sur le toit, où tous les deux, en fait, ils se retrouvent... on part dans un combat qui était censé durer 5 minutes. Au final, ils apprennent 10 minutes avant qu'il y ait du changement. Ça a été coupé à moitié. Et puis Dom lui dit, il y a quelque chose d'assez cathartique. Donc c'est vraiment l'exutoire, ça fait du bien. La catharsis, c'est comme quand on regardait un film de Tarantino. Catharsis is like watching a Tarantino movie. Like violence for the cartoonish effect. Et du coup, voilà. Ensuite, next.
Oh, is it my turn? For me, it was we did a scene that we call the mindscape.
Oh yeah.
It was like just a bunch of dead Claries and then me crying a bunch. It's a lot of you, yeah. But no, the question was the hardest scene, no? Yeah, so relax. It was the hardest scene, and that for me, we did just that scene for like 10 hours. Like it was just that scene for the day, and I'm just crying the whole day. And then we get asked quite a lot, is it harder to do the physical stuff or is it harder to do the emotional stuff? And the physical stuff on the day is obviously challenging for your body, but at the end of the day, you feel exhilarated and you feel like you're in it. With the emotional stuff, drains everything out of you. So doing that for 10 hours is really hard work. My grandfather died that day, didn't he, or the day before?
Somewhere in
here. It was in and around that period of time. So that plus all of the emotional crying, I went home that day and there was nothing really left in me. So that was hard. That was hard work. But also made for an amazing scene. So, and again, as Kat says, and I won't throw her compliments that often because then her head gets big. But like having people around you that support you and hold your hand when you're having a tough time. We got very lucky in Shadowhunters that everyone was kind of like that. And if you're having a tough time, people make sure that you're okay. And that doesn't always happen on set. So I got very lucky. But yes, that was one of my harder days.
Okay.
Thank you.
Alors pour lui, personnellement, ça a été une scène que tous les deux appellent mindscape. Donc en soi en français, ce serait l'échappatoire de l'esprit. Et il parle sur toute cette scène parce que ça a été 10 heures intensives, donc déjà de physique, l'aspect physique. Donc à la fin de la journée, t'es mort, t'es KO physiquement. Mais il y a plus que ça, il y a le côté aussi émotionnel. Et ils ont beaucoup pleuré. Et en fait, à la fin de la journée, qu'est-ce qui est le plus dur entre le physique et le côté émotionnel? En fait, c'est au contraire, c'est le côté émotionnel parce que en fait, t'es complètement drainé. Surtout que lui, à ce moment-là, il venait de perdre son grand-père. Il sait même pas si c'était pas le jour J. Donc c'était vraiment très difficile pour lui. Mais comme il dit, ils ont eu de la chance avec ce casting parce qu'ils étaient tous là les uns pour les autres dans des moments difficiles comme ça, pour se back-up, en fait, des vrais amis, quoi.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Merci.
Thank you.
Merci.
Hello everyone, this is my first time to come here and this is my first time to ask a question. And first I want to say I really love you two so much, especially Kat and Dune. And I have the question is, if you got a chance to play a role in any movie, which movie and character would you like to play and why?
Damn, dude, that's a tough question. Wow, you used your whole flight from Taiwan to think of my question. It's solid. Does it have to be like? Can it be a movie that already happened? It's okay, cool. That didn't help me, if I'm honest. Doesn't make it better. I want to play Bond.
You should play Bond.
Do I want to play Bond? Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. I want to play Bond. I want to play James Bond one day. That's what I want to do.
That's
my answer.
Okay. All right. Well, then I want to be in that film as well, and I either want to be Can I be your villain?
You got to be my Bond girl.
I'll be your Bond girl. Okay, I'll be your Bond girl. That's fine. I have to die though.
They all do.
Yeah, fair. Can I be the one that doesn't die?
The one that doesn't die.
Yeah.
Donc la question c'était s'il pouvait choisir un film, n'importe quel personnage à jouer, qu'est-ce que ce serait? Et Dom il dit James Bond. Et pourtant c'est dur, hein, il y avait tellement de choix. Et Kat elle dit en fait moi aussi, est-ce que j'ai envie d'être dans Bond, mais est-ce que je peux être genre le méchant? Et elle dit mais en fait ça veut dire que je vais mourir. Et puis Dom il dit mais ils vont tous mourir, ils finissent tous par mourir les méchants. Et puis il dit mais en fait quand même tu devrais être ma James Bond girl. Voilà.
I have to amend that answer as well. If they ever, has anyone read Throne of Glass, the Sarah J. Maas series?
I know it.
You know it?
Read it.
One person.
Okay, cool. Read it. It's amazing. It beats Akatar in my head.
Fair.
If they ever make that into a series, I would give my left leg to play that character.
Everyone, I get like a bunch of friends telling me, yes, like a bunch of people have told me I should be in that.
We'll talk later.
Okay. Has anyone read that? A Court of
Thorns and Roses? Yeah.
Okay, same person. Like, yeah, I got it. Okay, cool. We'll talk later. Okay.
So it's a novel, right?
It's a series.
It's a series. How is it called?
A Court of Thorn and Roses.
A Court of Thorn and Roses. Who said it? Qui a dit qu'elle l'a lu? C'est toi qui l'as lu?
Is it Tiff? Yeah.
T'es française? Oh, t'es belge. C'est quoi en francophone ce livre? Parce que je suis nulle en livre. Suck at reading. Ah, ça leur plairait bien tous les deux de jouer à ça. Enfin, de jouer dans ça, s'il y a un jour une version film ou série.
Je ne sais pas.
Me neither.
Thank you.
Merci.
Sorry, I made that longer.
Hi.
Hey.
Wait, by the way, like Paul mentioned, you have Clary's shirt.
That's my shirt.
You have it from the show.
It's my shirt from the
The
show.
actual shirt from the show.
Really?
I
Yeah.
hope you watched it. We sweat into those.
Yeah, it's really bad. Yeah, but I love
Elle
it.
porte le vrai t-shirt de Clay dans la série, c'est incroyable. Elle a acheté le vrai. Donc, Dom il dit, j'espère que tu l'as lavé parce qu'elle a beaucoup transpiré dedans.
You did a great job. You look more like Clary than I do. Thank you so much.
Elle le porte mieux que moi, elle dit.
So I'm so happy you guys are here. This is a huge honor. So I tried to think of something creative, and I came up with we're traveling back in time. You're auditioning for Shadowhunters, but the script is not a supernatural world. It's rather like a college play, and Shadowhunters is more like a cult, like weird as people that join a cult and believe that this world is real. So would you still audition if this was the case?
Yes.
Look, when I auditioned for Shadowhunters, I needed a job. I needed some money coming in. A mortgage is expensive. Like, that's what I needed to be doing. But also, I also at the same time, I got really lucky with Shadowhunters that sometimes jobs are just jobs, and that's what we do. Like, most actors, and you can ask the other actors here, most actors will tell you we're just lucky to be working. Because there are so many of us who are competing for these same roles. So most of us are just lucky to be working, right? And to be on a job where there are so many wonderful people on it is a real fucking blessing. Like, we got really lucky. And then on top of that, thank you, that's where I was going. On top of that, just kidding. On top of that, to be able to be sort of blessed with these wonderful storylines. And I think if we had the same team of writers writing whatever the concept was, we would be lucky to be involved in it.
Ah, ok. Donc la question c'était, en fait, si Shadowhunters c'était pas du fantastique, mais que c'était un autre genre, c'était, je sais pas, une pièce de théâtre à la fac ou quoi, est-ce que ça vous tenterait de jouer quand même dedans? Et puis Dom il dit, bah, de toute façon, en vrai je vais pas vous mentir, moi quand j'ai pris le rôle, bah, il faut payer les factures et je voulais absolument un travail. Et il y a beaucoup d'acteurs d'ailleurs qui vous diront ça, faut être honnête. Et, mais au plus, ils étaient dans l'équipe. Très vite, ils se sont rendus compte que déjà l'équipe, des gens qui ont écrit la série, ça n'a pas changé, c'était toujours les mêmes. On avait quelque chose de fidèle, et un bon lien aussi entre les équipes. Donc ils ne changeraient jamais ça, et bien sûr qu'ils le referaient, peu importe ce que ce serait.
I would say the same. You know, I would love that. Yeah, sorry, my brain quit working for a minute. It's fine. Yeah, I just went on pause. No, I absolutely would. I also am fascinated by cults and by that entire world, so it would almost be more enticing to me. But I'll mirror everything Dom said. Having a show like that, being able to for me, I kind of grew up on that show. I learned how to be an adult on that show, and
19.
I was 19. Yeah, I was 19, and then we wrapped when I was 23. So, yeah. It means a lot.
Donc, Kat, elle dit qu'en fait, oui, elle aussi, bien sûr, à 100%, si on lui proposait, elle dirait oui. Puis déjà, elle a toujours été fascinée par cet univers-là, elle a lu les livres, puis les films avant. Et puis, pour être honnête, comme elle dit j'ai grandi, moi, dans ce show, parce qu'elle a commencé à 19 ans, et quand ils ont terminé, elle avait 23 ans déjà, donc c'est très symbolique. Ok?
Thank you.
Where that came from. Thank you.
My question for Dom, was it scary?
Give me that.
Was it scary to be dead? Like, because
Is it scary to be dead?
Yeah, because it's known to the humans. So.
First of all, top left of your shirt can go fuck itself, but the rest of it I really like. For everyone who can't see it, bottom left.
Il adore son t-shirt.
Everyone who can't see it, that's Jamie Camelback.
I don't see it.
He's lovely, I'm kidding, he's nice. Anyway.
You play Jace longer.
What was the question?
Scary
to be dead. Oh, well, I don't think I can die. This is like a thing we've been talking about for a while. Like, I personally don't think I can die. So I'm not scared of it at all. No, I'm kidding. No, actually, there's something sort of strangely freeing about dying on set. I know that sounds really odd, but in the scene.
Not actually dying on set.
But there's something like fuck it, like you've got nothing else to lose because you're dying. You know that at the end of the day your character ends up dead. And there's something really, it sort of opens all of the doors for you to be able to almost do whatever you want, whatever feels right. There's no pretense. There's no stipulations towards what you want to do. It's just, okay, well, if I end up dead, then I'm going to be exactly me, and exactly me at that time is Jace. So I'm going to be exactly Jace, and which led to.
I was going to ask.
Which led to so when Jace died, the I love you, that moment was not in the script, but I remember as Jace knowing that I was about to die, thinking what is the last thing I want this woman to hear me say, and the last thing I want to say to this person is I love you. That's the last thing I want to say. So you get this sort of freedom from it because. Who gives a shit? Like, I'm about to die. Who cares? I'm going to say exactly what's on my mind, and what was on my mind in that moment was, I love you.
There you go.
Brilliant.
Sheldon.
So you haven't watched the show?
It's good. Moving on. Donc la question en fait, est-ce que c'était effrayant de mourir? C'est intéressant comme question. Parce que Dom il dit, mais en fait, ouais. Au début, il rigole, il dit moi je pense pas que je peux mourir dans tous les cas, donc c'est ok, tu vois. Mais en vrai de vrai, il dit il y a quelque chose d'assez libérateur que de mourir en fait dans une scène, que de mourir pour de faux en fait, parce que tu te dis en fait putain, ça y est c'est fini quoi. Enfin pas c'est fini, je veux plus. C'est ok. En fait il y a quelque chose d'assez vrai, d'assez authentique. C'est terminé. Je sais où je vais, je sais qui je suis à ce moment-là, et pour lui à ce moment-là il est Jace en fait. Et notamment, ça lui a fait penser à la dernière scène où il dit je t'aime à Kat, et il lui dit je t'aime. En fait, c'était pas scripté. Et il s'est dit, moi, dans mon mindset à ce moment-là, en tant que Jace, qu'est-ce que je veux que cette femme-là, qu'est-ce que j'ai envie qu'elle entende le jour de ma mort? Quelque chose d'honnête qui sort du plus profond de son cœur. Je t'aime.
Thank you.